Hi everybody, it's Heath at Four Oaks, and I wanted to give one more real-life consequence of Sulcus Thrush. So I was at a barrel race, and it was a big barrel race, an American qualifier, and so I had a booth there, and I was chatting with this gal, and she was clearly some sort of rodeo queen because all the little girls were giggling and looking around the corner, and so anyway. And so we're talking about the heel cracks, and you've heard me talking about the heel cracks and how big of a deal they are. And so I finish up, and she goes, well, that's interesting. You know, I'll be sure to check my horse when I go to the barn. And a barrel race is a great place to have a booth because all their horses are right there. So she comes back in a couple hours, and she goes, I never noticed it. My horse has a heel crack. And so I grab a bottle off the table, and I say, well, show me. And so off we go to the barn, and we pick up the fronts of this horse, and the fronts are perfect. They're perfect dimples, exactly what you would want. And we pick up the backs, and both the backs, no visible thrush whatsoever, but there's a big split. It's quite narrow, but it's long and it's deep, split in between the heels. And so I take my hoof pick and I slip it down inside there, and there's all the black goo and the smelly stuff. And she just goes white. And she goes, I'm the best horse mom on the planet. And I cannot believe I've been letting my horse deal with thrush. I had no idea. And then she just goes white as a sheet. And she goes, this is my guy. This is my stud. I mean, he and I have been terrible the last couple of months. We're nowhere near the money. Are you telling me that could be because of thrush? And I said, well, yeah, you think about it. This horse has a heel infection. You're asking him to plant that heel and take that turn around the barrel. I said, he's game, he wants to, but he can't, he's infected, so he's planting his toe. And I said, I guarantee he's bunny hopping around those barrels. She said, yes, that's exactly what he's been doing. And so we used our no thrush. We did twice, this was a Friday, we did twice Friday, twice Saturday, once on Sunday morning, and she ends up getting third. So obviously we didn't fix the crack in a couple of days, but what it did do is it removed enough of that breeding ground and firmed that foot up enough so that that horse was comfortable landing on his heels. And so you gotta pay attention to it. If you see those heel cracks, that is Sulcus thrush, will be Sulcus thrush, and it will be a problem for that horse. So keep an eye.